Dogs. They're our cute, cuddly canine companions. And like a quarter of the UK's adult population, I too am a dog owner.
Good girl, come on then.
But are our furry friends more than just that?
In this series, I'll be exploring how dogs are so much more than man's best friend. They're actually helping to save lives. These are my super dogs.
Over the past few decades, science has been looking at how dogs' incredible sense of smell could be used in detecting disease or illness.
And that's why I've come here to the Medical Detection Dogs charity near Milton Keynes to find out how training dogs to detect illness could be the key to unlocking early diagnosis.
The charity was co-founded in 2008 by Claire Guest, a behavioural psychologist who's been training dogs for medical purposes for 18 years.
Here we train dogs using their incredible sense of smell to detect the odour of human disease.
So what sort of diseases can these dogs be trained to smell?
Well, we have two different sides to our work. We have our biodetection side, and what they're doing is looking for the odour of disease from a sample that's been collected. But we also have another side, our medical assistance dog side, where dogs work along on a one-to-one basis and they warn people of oncoming medical emergencies. Well, I know that they're working a Parkinsons detector dog at the moment, so do come this way.
Great, lovely.
An estimated 145,000 adults in the UK suffer from Parkinson's disease. The condition occurs when cells within the brain stop working correctly, which can lead to issues with speech and movement. I'm meeting trainer Mark to find out how the dogs are being trained to detect disease.
Hey, and who's this handsome chap?
This is Bumper.
Hello, Bumper. How you going? So what's he up to today?
Currently, you could have Parkinson's up to 10 years before you're officially diagnosed. If we can get in with an early diagnosis with these dogs, you can be put on the correct drug pathway sooner, making your quality of life a hell of a lot better.
You've got little pots there, I assume that's where you put scent, is that right?
Yep. One of the samples out there is a patient with Parkinson's disease, and the others are made up with people with other neurological conditions and also healthy people.
Should we see him in action?
Yep, of course.
Yeah.
Bumper then sniffed the various scent pots and correctly alerts to the sample containing sweat from a patient who has Parkinson's.
3.
Correct.
That's absolutely incredible. It's awesome. I mean, the fact that this dog can sniff a sample from a Parkinson's patient with the potential to utterly transform their lives and the lives of their loved ones, it's amazing. Good on you, Bumper. Good job, mate.
Leaving Bumper to carry on working with Mark in the biodetection lab, I'm off to meet some puppies who are training to become assistance dogs.
So what's the difference between a bio dog and an assistance dog?
Our assistance dogs will work with one individual client, and that could be someone with diabetes, whereas our biodetection dogs live with a fosterer, and then they come into work and are either allocated on a project such as a cancer project, Parkinson's, malaria, or even the COVID project.
Can we see some of these canines in training, please?
Yes, so we're going to do just some kind of basic, very low-level kind of scent stuff, but actually it's more of a problem-solving exercise.
The aim of this activity is to train the puppies to find an odour by sniffing out treats within the puzzles. Good girl. Next up is jacket training.
A lot of people say, oh, when my dog's got their jacket on, they're in work mode, but actually they need to, yes, know that they're working, but they still need to be very happy and very comfortable in their jackets.
The dogs here are being trained to carry out incredible life-saving work, so I'm meeting someone whose quality of life has greatly improved since getting her own assistance dog.
Hi there, Elspeth. So nice to meet you. So who's this canine companion you've got here?
This is our Moby and she's 4 years old. I've always struggled with non-epileptic attack disorder for years and just struggled on my own and fallen everywhere. But with Moby, she now signs for me.
So she alerts you when you're about to have one of these episodes, is that right?
Yes, she does. She does, yeah.
And is she quite insistent when she's trying to tell you something and you're not
Yeah,
listening?
she would stand up and she would stare. There's no mistaking in her.
As we start to wrap up the interview, Moby alerts to something.
She's signing.
And within seconds, this happened.
That's all right.
As Elspeth seizured, the on-site medical team are on hand to ensure her safety.
Elspeth has just had a seizure and you could see very clearly that Moby told us it was going to happen. Elspeth knew it was going to happen, and she was in a safe place surrounded by people that know what they're doing. So shocking to see in reality, but incredible job that these dogs do.
Are you all right?
Yeah.
Yeah, feeling tired now? Yeah. Okay.
Yes, yeah.
Sorry.
Hey, don't be
Don't
sorry.
be silly. Don't say sorry.
Don't be sorry.
It's incredible that you have to live like this. Wow. That was absolutely intense and just so emotional. But I tell you what, it makes me even more sure that dogs need to be our companions, because if I have a medical condition, I really hope I have a dog like Moby by my side.